Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Shauna Lay, and usually I'm bringing you a yoga pose, but today I thought I'd do something different and fun. This is something I've been thinking about for a long time, but then was totally inspired by a really good friend of mine who wrote me and my girlfriends an email saying, I'd love to hear what your favorite things are, your 8 favorite things, because there's 8 of us. And so this really got me thinking. And she was wondering about music and foods and just whatever you wanted. What was your 8 favorite things? Well, when I started thinking about this, I was thinking that I love products. And I don't have a ton of products. I'm not like, I have all the kinds of different products. But the ones that I have are the ones that I love and the ones that I cannot live without. So I thought I'd bring them to you today. Now, I have actually 9 because I had a really hard time picking 8. So I added an extra one in there. And so I'm going to show you them. Okay, so the first one I have is this lavender salt scrub, and it's from Trader Joe's. Now, this stuff is amazing. I have been using it for like 12 years. So Trader Joe's has had it forever, and I imagine that they will have it forever for as long as Trader Joe's is around because it's been there. And it's a salt scrub, and so you just use it in the shower. You just take a little bit, put it on your body, rub it all over. I rub it all over, not my face, but the rest of my body. In fact, you probably do it on your face. I just don't. And then you just wash it off in the shower and your skin will feel amazing. It's like when you go get a body scrub at a spa and then you leave and your skin is super soft. That's what this stuff does. It's amazing. And going along, I actually don't use that every single day. I use it maybe 3 times a week. And the other thing that I use to make my skin feel really soft and to take all the dead skin cells off is a brush. Now, I love brushes, and I will do it when I get out of the shower all over my body. So all you do is just all over your body, and I will also do this on my face. And so on my face, I just do it a lot lighter than I would do it on my body. So any place that's sensitive, you're gonna find like your stomach at first will be kind of sensitive, and maybe over your chest is sensitive. But as time goes on, you get used to it, and so you can do it very fast, and you know what parts of the body you can rub stronger and faster, and what parts of the body you need to go lighter. The other thing that I do when I'm using this, which is really amazing, is that I talk to my body. So if I'm on my thigh, I'll say, thank you so much, thigh, for doing work for me. And thank you, legs, for working so hard for my body. So I'll talk it gives me an opportunity for some self-love and self-care. This I pretty much do every single day. But sometimes if I've done a really good job of this in the shower, I won't do this. So it just depends. So next up I have what's called All Good Goop. Now this stuff I get at Whole Foods, not Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. And I love this stuff because it's really can be used for so many different things. And so on the back it says cracked heels, dry skin, insect bites, diaper care, chapped lips, cuts and burns. And so I've used it for all of those things and love it. It's kind of like a Vaseline, except it smells so good. See, it's like a Vaseline, but oh my gosh. I love the smell of this stuff. So good. So that's All Good Goop. And I'll post links to all of this stuff at the bottom, so you don't have to worry about that. Next up, I have my incense. Now, I love my incense. I burn it usually in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, but usually in the morning while I'm meditating. If you know me well, you know I love smells, and I love very natural smells. And so this is something I like to sit in meditation and heighten my sense of smell. And so this is what does it for me. Now I have 2 here because this is really my favorite one. It's called Oriental Mind by Not Two Rents. But it's kind of strong. It's sandalwood and patchouli. So for some people, this might be really strong. So my other favorite brand is called Shoyedu. And it's from Boulder, Colorado, and there's all different kinds of this one. And all of them that I've tried have been great. And they're more mellow in the scent, so they're really great. So I've got that. Next up, I have my deodorant. Now, I don't use regular deodorant, meaning deodorant that's at general stores. I instead used this deodorant called Scent of Samadhi. This was introduced by my aunt, and she used it, and I would always say, what is that smell? And she's like, oh, I have to tell you, it's my deodorant, Scent of Samadhi. So I've had this for about 3 years, and as you can see, I still have tons left. You don't need a lot. It's very strong, and in fact, the first couple of months I started using this, it was a little bit overwhelming. So I used a little bit, and I didn't do it every single day. Now I can use it. It's not a problem. But all I do is I take the jar, and it comes in this really pretty purple bag that I love so much too. Anyways, I shake it around like that, and then I just, you can see there's little pieces, hopefully you can see that, at the top there, and I just grab them with my fingers. So I just grab the pieces, and then I rub it underneath my arm. Now you can use this with a general deodorant if you want to, or like a more natural deodorant, which is what I do. Have some natural deodorants that don't have any scents to them, and so then I'll just rub that underneath my arm after I do it. It kind of seals it in. Okay, so next up I've got, let's see, this was one of my favorite combos. This is arnica gel and peppermint oil. And the two of these are amazing for any kind of muscle pain that you're having, or muscle aching, or headaches, or anything like that. Now you have to be careful, because when you use peppermint oil, this is doTERRA, you can use whatever peppermint oil you want. But when you use it, you don't want to rub your eyes after. It's because it's strong and it will bother your eyes. So what I will do is take this, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to get it on my fingers right now, because I'm not going to go wash my hands, but I'll just take the gel and I'll put a little bit of gel on my fingers like this, and then I'll take the oil. So I have the gel on my fingers, and I'll just do 2 drops of the oil, the peppermint oil, and then I'll rub 2 or 3, and then I'll rub my hands together, and then I'll rub it all over either my neck, or usually it's my neck or my low back or my hips. Sometimes is where I tend to have muscle aches, so then I'll just rub it all over there, and then I'll go wash my hands. But the combo is really, really great. At first you may not feel, anything, but after a period of time, you'll start to feel the tingling, and it's cool, and it's great, and it's a natural smell, so you don't get that that other stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but it's such a strong smell. This is a nice natural smell. Okay, so next up I have Bare Minerals. Now, Bare Minerals is my favorite makeup of all time. I love Bare Minerals, but my favorite product of Bare Minerals is called Warmth, and it's a bronzer. It looks good on everybody. Anybody who I've ever tried it on looks amazing. And all I do, so I shake it up. I like to do shaking on my products. Shake it up, get it on the cap. I put a little bit on my brush, and then I just put it all around. So on my cheeks, forehead, nose, chin, and that's it. And it just gives you a really nice glow to your skin, and makes you feel like you're kind of tan, you know? So that's always nice. Kind of just bronzes up your skin. So I love that product. I've been using that product for, I don't know, 6 years or something. I love it. Okay, so next up I have David Elliott's oils. Now, I have lots of different oils. I've got Young Living oils. I have the doTERRA oils, but my favorites are David Elliott. And it's not they're not mainstream. They were introduced to me by a yoga student of mine, and there's a line, he gives you, you can buy one or you can buy a whole bunch of them. And if you buy the set of them, then you buy them all for your chakras. So this particular one is for your heart chakra, and it's called Open Heart, and they all have different names, but this one's my favorite. So this is the one that I wanted to show you. Oh my gosh, and it smells so good. And so what you do is you just put a little bit on your finger, and then you put it on that chakra. So here would be my heart chakra. So I put it there. So my kids also really, really love these oils, and they love them more than any of the other oils. So anyways, there's that. Love that, David Elliott's oils. And last but not least, my most favorite. I'm so excited to share this with you because I just discovered it recently. And I love it. So it's my skincare, and I've been looking for skincare for a very long time because I'm not really happy with the products that are out there or the products that I've tried, except for this one. This is Anne Marie's skincare. She's from, I think, Berkeley, or yeah, I'm pretty sure she's from the Bay Area somewhere, maybe Oakland, Berkeley, I can't remember now. And so this is the toning mist, and this is the facial oil. These are really my two favorite, but I love all of the products I've tried. So I have a facial cleanser that I use, I have a mud mask that I use, and I'm gonna try many of our other products because I'm so excited about them. So the toning mist you just spray, and I'm running out of it because I use it all the time and I need to get more, but you spray it all over your face. It's super, makes you just feel refreshed and clean, and it smells really good. And so it's just overall so beautiful for your skin. And then the facial oil, I'm not going to use it because I've already used it twice today, but all you do is do a couple of squirts on your hand, and then you just rub it all over your face. And so a couple squirts, rub it together, rub it all over your face. I'll do it on my neck right here, just like all over my face. And I usually do that after I get out of the shower and before I go to bed. Sometimes I won't do it both times, but I always at least do it once a day during that time. If I do it in the morning after my shower, then I'll wait a little while before I put makeup on. So I usually wait a few hours before I put makeup on. So if you're going to be putting makeup on quickly, you might want to do it in the evening because I really like it to soak in. And I will tell you this, my skin has never felt more amazing than after using these products. So that's all I have for you, and I'm so excited to share this with you, and I just want to hear from you. What are your favorite products? What's your favorite music? What are your favorite things that you feel like you just can't live without? This is so much fun and such a great topic of conversation, and I love to hear about everybody's favorite things. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again.